You know why I'm here. 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 They know why I'm here.
Dude! Ladies and gentlemen, we just did something that hasn't been done yet. I assure you.
From the chandelier, platinum dripping from the flow.
Today we made ground. Today we made ground, and we did it in front of 91 anglers. Give yourselves a round of applause.
You already know why I am here.
So excited that this is our second year of doing this. This tournament is insane.
Yeah.
We operate off of 3 fundamentals. The sport first, the angler second, and everything else comes last.
The special edition, I'm one of a kind.
No product that's put in front of the sport or you anglers with us.
These haters like roaches just pesting the side.
That's our philosophy, and we're going places. I assure you, and I hope that every one of you guys will be right there with us.
I married this money, got plenty of brides, yeah. To the death I do.
We have got 5 computers now. Great computers, not just your Joe Schmo laptops that we bring out to do the judging on. We've got great laptops. The way we see it is that you can't build anything without a fundamental base. You can't build anything if you don't have something to build on. Michael James Cates, above all else that you see here, all this is just frills. But if you don't have a fundamental base to build from, you're going to collapse. And this gentleman right here did it for us 2 years in a row. Let's give him a round of applause. I'm going to give him a minute, talk a little bit about his company, Optimum Air Company, and his experience last year and moving into this year.
Dress to the 100 cause the nights won't do. Every night is lit like the light from the moon. I'm laid back with the lasso road. I'm laid back but don't fall for the bait. I got gunners who don't wear that war paint. In the cut you will never see them coming. That flag down the ride for they cousin.
Alright, we're a small family-owned company. I've got 4 trucks and me and my wife run it. We just believe that just treat your customer like you would treat yourself, like you want to be treated. And last year, 2 years ago, I started fishing CCKF. I'd just barely been in a kayak sold my boat when I started this company, in case I didn't make any money. Bought a kayak, and I started fishing CCKF, and I guess it was 2 years ago when he came to Dallas, and I really appreciated how hard Bo in particular, but everybody worked. You know, it's to put these things on, and it was, man, I had a blast. I didn't win much money, and then last year they came to the lake I grew up fishing, you know, and I ended up doing pretty good. Not the case today, but after I won that money, you know, and the experience was, you know, I'd never experienced that before. I just worked, man, you know. It was just the buzz, the hubbub. And, you know, I decided that I knew, you know, after talking to him for a little bit, he needed something. So we decided, I talked to my wife and all that. We decided to help him out with that, you know. And in turn, he's promoted us beyond belief, you know. I know most of you guys, we can't go to your house for a service dog, but just the exposure, you know, you can't have enough of that. Anyway, I've been here all week fishing, man, and I probably hadn't slept more than 30 minutes every night. Waiting on today, man, you know, thinking all this, you know, what I'm going to do and all. And I didn't do that good today, but somebody did, man. Several somebodies did, and my hat's off to them. And I'll be back next year. I hope he keeps it at this lake, you know, just because it's this lake, but I'll go wherever it is. Wherever it ends up being, I'll be there. That's all I got.
Thank you, Michael James Cates.
Blood diamonds diamonds on the king's crown, gold hanging from the chandelier, platinum dripping from the flows, yeah.
This year, we had 91 anglers, up from about 66 last year. Total cash payout, $16,380.
You already know why I am here. I'm about that. You know why I'm about that. Only about that. You know why I'm about that. I'm about that. You know why I'm about that. Only about that. You know why I'm about that.
We're adding those cash prizes. We're up to $23,005. It's all for you. We work all year long to bring everything we can to you guys because I think this tournament demands it, and I demand it for guys like you. Guys like you that feel like you're the best of the best in the country and you guys drive 17 hours to come fish against everybody else that's the best in the best of the country.
That's what I'm here for. I'm in beast mode like 24. Like I don't know what you fix your head for. Talking I don't really got to care for, but I politic with it like a man, yo. Like your body really looking like a prayer, though. I get it all the way open like a centerfold. Put my pole in position, then I'm ready to go.
That's a lot at stake. You're not showing up to the tournament on Saturday around the corner or in your backyard. You guys drove hours, took plane tickets. There were folks that created GoFundMe accounts to get here. That's amazing. Yeah. If anybody can ever tell me where that's happened before in a kayak bass fishing tournament, I'd love to listen to you. That's amazing. That's a huge, huge step. There were some guys that wanted to ding them, wanted to talk some smack, but you know what? The way I see it is that's a major advancement in this sport.
Blood diamonds on the king's crown.
They're not asking for money from guys that they don't know. They're asking money and support from people that believe in them. Their sponsors, people that know them. Not Joe Schmo that's just Facebook friends with him and has no idea who he is or what he does. This is huge. People are doing everything they can to get here. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better, I assure you. Especially after this one.
Gold hanging from the chandelier, platinum dripping from the flows, yeah.
Man, I got goosebumps. Dude, it's so freaky right now. 10th place. Brought in 2 fish for 38 inches. Jason O'Brien.
Jason. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Good job, Jason. Jason's taking it home. He's going to have his choice.
Don't go too much.
Of a Phoenix fishing
Make sure you
rod,
get the Smith.
pair of Smith Optics Chroma Pops, brand new guy's choice. Brand new, redesigned for fall 2015. There's characteristics on these glasses that you've never seen before on a pair of glasses. These are insane. Whoever wins them, please look at them. Just look at them. Try them on, put them on your face. You're going to be amazed, and you're going to start thinking twice about what Smith Optics has to offer. Jason, congrats, sir. You'll be able to come back up. Good job. Looking at 9th place. 2 fish for 39.25 inches. Mr. Brandon Utley.
Brandon. Got it.
Give him a round. Looking at 8th place with 3 fish for 44.5 inches, Ryan Flaster. Give him a round. Looking at 7th place. Brought in 3 fish for 49.25 inches. Kayak, where's Kayak Jack? Come on out, man. Don't fall in the water. Give him a round. Sixth place. Brought in 3 fish at 50.75 inches. AJ McWhorter. All right. Give him a round. We start getting into the money. Paid out 5 places. 5th place. Brought in 3 fish for 51.75 inches. He's taking home $819. Smith's Grande Bass, Bocaberry, gift certificates.
5th place.
Lewis Kahn.
All right. Feels better.
All right, look.
Good! Yeah!
Looking at 4th place. Also brought in 3 fish at 52.75 inches. Taking home $819 along with all of the other products from our sponsors, Gorman Huey.
Gorman! Yeah!
Sounds good.
Give him a round.
Yeah!
All right, moving into 3rd place. They're going to tell everybody how they beat them. 3rd place, taking home $1,638. 3 fish for 52.75 inches. We had to break that tie with the next largest fish. Jason Adams.
Yeah. Jason Adams. All right.
Give him a round.
Get on. Let's hear it.
Tell everybody else how you beat them.
I was dragging a pterodactyl jig across the bottom, about 5 foot of water. Caught all 3 fish on a jig.
That's it?
That's it.
That's boring, dude.
And I fished about 100 feet from where I parked my truck the whole day.
Yes!
Absolutely beautiful.
I hooked up to my anchor, and the wind didn't bother me at all. So.
Beautiful.
All right.
Moving on to second place. Second place is taking home $3,276, along with all of our sponsors' products.
You're right.
Brought in 5 fish.
Wow.
80.75 inches.
How much?
87.5.
Yeah. Oh, it's me.
Ryan Sloan. How'd you tell everybody how you beat them?
I threw about everything I could. I tried spinners, I tried jigs, wacky worm, and the crankbait. I've used different size crankbaits all day today.
Hey.
I even went to deep running crankbait about 6 inches long. I probably caught an 8-inch fish on it, but I kept using it. Caught some bigger ones.
All
The
right.
biggest fish I caught was on one about that long.
Give a round.
He's gonna cry. He's already.
I'm gonna cry.
Up in first place.
No way.
First place is taking home $9,828. First place, being recognized as the best of the best in the sport of kayak bass fishing.
You know why I'm here. 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 They know why I'm here.
I started out identifying this tournament as the Kayak Bass Fishing World Championship. I was quickly notified that I was breaking the law by using that name. So I changed it to the best of the best in the sport of kayak bass fishing. 100% legal.
You know why I'm here. 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 They know.
First place is taking home cash, a pair of Smith optics.
That's it. That's it. We're all finna cry.
Brought in 5 fish at 90.75 inches today.
Oh my God. See hole.
See hole.
See hole.
Tell them all how you did it. Speak up.
Loud! Speak up!
Well, I don't know, man. I went to my cove. I ain't gonna tell no one
Speak
where
up.
it's at. I said I went to my cove. I ain't gonna tell no one where it's at because we may be here next year. But I fished there the past 3 days, and I haven't really caught many fish there. But I went there this morning, and there was an underwater light on a hump, and like I've never seen. You know, I never went there in the morning. I didn't want to ruin the morning bite because I knew I was gonna go there regardless. So I didn't do anything. I got there. There was a, like I said, there was a light there. My first cast caught an 18. Next cast caught another fish. I started hearing the fish blow up next to the bank and throw a Everything went right. When I came back here, I even left my ramp. I made a really long paddle. I mean, with this wind, I have a hope, but still, it was a really long paddle. And came back here and pulled out a 14 with a 19 on the hump that I qualified for last year. Got in place.
Dang.
That was it.
Give her hard work. There, Glenn.
That's awesome, isn't it? Make her
Another one.
Okay, watch this. Hey, watch this.
Big man! $2,125 was a tie. Had to be broken by the two anglers next biggest fish. One had a 16.25-inch fish. The other one had a 19.25-inch. Woo! Taking home another $2,000 for the Holstine. That's it! If you want a Phoenix rod, come up and see me. 10th place is going to have their first pick. Hey, hold on. This is Clinton's real Tournament of Champions trophy. Breeder's Taxidermy. It's a 10+ pound fish, 360. Beautiful. Clinton will have a 2015 Tournament of Champions. Best nameplate on this as the center for his
Huh?
Pink lady.
No way.
We're about to do the raffle as well, folks. The raffle's coming up.
You know where Dylan is?
Who's Dylan?
Dylan. Have you seen him?
He's got to be over there by Clinton somewhere. I saw him earlier. Yeah,
Make it over there.
I don't know where he is.
You know you're beefing when you take it off home.
All right, 10th place. Let me get you. Come up and pick out your Phoenix. First place. Clinton gets lifetime access to day 2. To the day 2 invitational.
I don't even know what to say right now, man. I can't talk, dude. I can't talk.
Just like Michael
My life
James
changed.
last year.
My life changed.
Second through 5th place automatically qualify for the 2016 Tournament of Champions. Day 2 invitation.
Yeah.
You're already in it.
That was first through 5th?
That's second through 5th.
Second through 5th. That's all right.
Good job, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Problem. If you finish in the top 10, or you got big bass, stay after. You're gonna get interviewed.
Lewis, congrats, my man. Thank you, buddy.
That's it. It's the show. Thank you, guys. That's it. We'll bring out the SD card right now.
We're going to split that big back.
All right, where's Dylan?
So we want 10 through 9 on the finish rod?
Yep, make sure you bring up 10th through 2nd and let them grab their choice. Yeah, bring her up.
Congrats.
Not bad.
Good job, man.
Wow. Hey, congrats, guys.
Thanks, sir.
I know y'all fished hard today.
Yeah, we did.
We got out there and we were trying to marshal boat, and everybody was actually so spread out, we didn't see anybody in 4 miles. Man. So,
Yeah.
Congrats to all of you guys. Y'all did an awesome job.
It was tough out there.
I believe it, man.
I'm glad to see
It's all worth it, man. It's all worth it. They're not all the same. There's different actions. There wasn't a strategy.
Is there a spinning rod here?
Okay, guys, we're gonna do this drawing.
Oh, okay. What place did you get?
Congratulations.
This is my brother, man.
All right, get your tickets ready. She's gonna do the raffle. Now the first set.
I know, dude. And like I said, man, I wish I could have had Bo have my GoPro. He wanted to hook his GoPro up to my boat, and like.
And you didn't do it. And I wanted to follow you,
I know
and you didn't
but,
want me.
because man, every time you came by me, I never caught fish.
I know.
Well, that, but I pedaled over 5-6 miles. I mean, to where I went, like I even told Michael Case, and he was like, "Dude, you went there?" He's the only one who knows where I went. You know what I mean? He's the only one who knows. But he was like, "You went there?" He's like, "I've only done it a couple times ever in a kayak, and that's a paddle." So I was like, "Yeah." And I came back and called out a 14-inch fish with a 19-inch fish.
Oh,
with the fish where I fished last year.
That's amazing. To a 19.
Yeah,
to a 19, 5 inches
19.5
up.
at the very end of the day, right here. Where I qualified last year and won last year. Appreciate it, man. It's awesome, dude.
You made me cry, man.
I can't cry for all these guys, you know what I mean? Or else I wanted to
Ed, she's with Long I'll take it home to her.
Oh, you're about to call my name out. I gotta stay here.
SD cards.
I bought a lot of
Dorman Huey. Oh, sweet.
What's up, Chico? What's going on?
So, you got a rod, man. You got it.
I got some smash. Squeaking top 10. I got a cell phone.
You got your phone. Did you get any good numbers on it?
No, not yet. I'm working on it, you know. I'll go to the cafe here in a minute.
Ah, shit. Hey, while they're doing the raffle, I'd like to say something. I had three people up here that really helped me out a lot this weekend. It's Mike Chico Garcia. I'm sure you all know him by now. His wife Helen, and of course Dylan Lewis. They really helped me a lot, and I really appreciate it. And I'd like to have everybody yell happy anniversary to Mike Garcia and Helen. Happy anniversary, Mike. Happy anniversary! Mike does every bit of this, every bit that you see from him, he doesn't get paid for. He's out here because he really, really loves what we do. And
You already know why I am here. I'm about that. You know why I'm about that.
He's out here very himself.
You know why I'm about that.
Like I said,
I'm about that. You know why I'm about that. I'm about that. You know why I'm about that. I'm about that. I done said it all, don't wanna say no more. I'm all about that action, but I'm wrong. I ain't never seen no talking dude, no winning. All about my hustle, yeah, I get it. I'm all about that hustle, yeah, I get it. I'm all about that hustle, yeah, I get it. I'm all about that hustle, yeah, I get it. I'm all about that hustle, yeah, I get it.
They know why I'm here.
There's a boat in the dock And early at 5 o'clock is a man with
Jason, congratulations, man.
Thanks, man.
Pretty good.
Hey.
In the money. Well, not in the money, in the prizes.
Yeah,
but
the prizes. Got
man,
top 10.
10th in the
guess
world.
Considering, you know, all the anglers over here,
right?
I'll take it. It was rough.
It
Started
was-
out really good, you know, second cast, you start out with a 21-inch fish, and I was like, it's on, here we go, and then
Right.
it just grinded out from there.
Really?
So, yeah, you know, hey. But, you know, I'll take it.
Yeah.
It was a good win.
Awesome job.
Yeah.
Near home. And,
There,
and
exactly.
Yeah. And you walk back with a little bit of winnings, or at least,
You betcha.
at least worth your day, man.
Absolutely.
Man, thanks for coming out.
You betcha.
See you next year, I'm sure, right?
Absolutely.
You're gonna challenge it. Thanks, Jason.
He has fish in the sea, calling out to him with glee. Sailor, won't you come and catch me? So he sails with the sun in his boat.
Another Nebraska man, take home 8th place. Yeah, pretty
Actually,
good.
I'm from Nebraska originally, but I live in Kansas now.
All right.
But yeah, I'm a big Nebraska.
And you guys all came together and
Yeah, exactly. I actually came with Marty, the last person here.
Now don't tell me you guys are driving home tonight.
Yeah, we are. Actually. It's gonna be a long drive, about 8 hours to get to where I'm at, and another 4 or 5 hours.
Well, you're probably going to stay up on adrenaline for a little while. Pretty good. So
Yeah.
tell me about your day, man, coming in at 8th place. It was amazing that just very few fish were able to place today. So
Yeah, it was tough fishing, and I think that everybody kind of realized that. I looked around at some of the other people when we got back, and I saw some of the people that were actually out on the lake fishing. It was a tough day, but you know, we went back to some places we pre-fished, and you know, it didn't go as good as we thought it was going to, but we got some fish, which is good. So.
Right. And did you pre-fish a long time here? You just get here 1 or 2 days?
We pre-fished 2.5 days.
Well, that's a long time.
Yeah,
I think it
we've
is. I
paddled
think
a
it's
lot.
maybe.
I probably put in 15 to 20 miles of paddling in the last week.
And the conditions totally changed from pre-fish to T-Day for sure, man.
Exactly.
Nothing like it at all.
Yep, I think that's
But-
a lot of anglers for a loop.
But it was valuable, it sounds like.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, you were able to rule it out. Now, again, I had heard a lot about the scene out there, but getting some ideas out here and some recruiting ideas and pick up some new sponsors, and that'll be good for you guys, huh?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, this is the first time I've ever fished this lake, and you know, regardless of whether you know you place or you don't do as good as you think you're going to do, it was just great getting out and fishing on it. It's a beautiful lake, and you always have a chance of catching a really good fish here. So
Yeah, Lake Fork's still a great lake. And it was, you know, competitiveness is the difference anyways when we come to do a tournament. So, you know, sometimes it's not necessarily the lake is the star, but you gotta have a good attraction. But man, I appreciate you guys coming out. Congratulations on your placing. You're, I mean, 8th in the world, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Congratulations.
All right.
Thanks a
Appreciate
lot.
it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Here he waits with his baits, all his prickly bearing made, for a fish to come, just an empty plate. Last night, his
Well, 7th place isn't too bad. What kind of day? I mean, tell me about the trip today.
Well, the paddle out was pretty rough because it was into the wind and had to paddle a mile and a half, and then it was kind of dark, and then right on about the 5th cast I nailed one, and then on a buzz bait, and then I kind of had to get some light to see for my. I didn't have a flash in my camera.
Right, you'd mentioned that. Right,
So that was tough, and then I got the next cast. I got another one, so I got two nice ones right away, and then I just didn't feel right where I was at, so I went to yesterday's spot, and so I paddled about 8 miles the whole day. And,
Pretty long day in that condition.
Yeah, in the wind.
It was tough.
And then I got on them again, but I only managed one more 14, but it was good enough to place.
Right, isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have thought it at the time, did you?
No,
You didn't
I was
come in
like,
thinking-
it was going good, but I thought, you know what? The bite's got to be the same for everybody today. It was pretty rough.
And it was.
Yeah, and a lot of ditch pickles out here.
Right.
This year.
Tell me about Kayak Jacks.
Oh, Kayak Jack. I started kayaking.
That's your sponsor. That's you.
No,
You're
that's me.
sponsoring yourself, right?
Yeah. I started in the 90s with kayak fishing, and before it really was popular, I got kind of made fun of that back then. But
One of the old timers out here.
Oh yeah, the back when the boats were pretty much petrified wood.
Right.
No, they were plastic. But anyway, I've been doing this, and I started a guide service like in 2005, and we started tournaments every year, and it's grown. And some of the guys here that we actually guided were here, and
So some of your students and people that have followed under
they were
you-
already pretty good. Some of them.
Yeah, right. Exactly
But,
right. That's where the industry is going right
but
now.
there was a guy here that guided. A
Well,
couple
talk
years
about
ago.
that. That same. It sounds like we're hearing the common theme in all the scenes out there. Where you're seeing is guys that are really good sticks that are getting into kayaks and finding out that they got a real talent for it.
There's one guy that didn't come down to qualify, James Francis up in Nebraska. He's one of those boat guys that kind of he's doing both, and guys like that are really good.
And what did you call it? The inland? Was it you that termed it?
No, it wasn't me, but the the Inland Empire.
The Inland Empire. That's right. I like that.
But anyway, I have an outfitting business too as well, and it's been a lot of fun helping people, and I guide a lot of people every year and introducing them to the sport.
Right.
And just like Bo said, the sport comes first for them.
Right.
And that's how we treat it.
what
We have
do.
a lot of fun.
Right.
The main thing is, you meet people that are just really interesting and that have a passion for it. And it's kind of fun because it's like our
you can't hide that either. You can't fake it, and you can't hide it. So.
And our boats are like our toys.
Right.
Man. It's like, we never grew up.
Right. Well, that's great.
So, it's been a lot of fun, Chico.
Well, I appreciate it coming out. You're coming back next year, no matter what.
Well, I
right?
got to try to qualify.
Well, try to
I just want to
qualify.
let
You
know
can still
that-
challenge.
Yeah,
You
it
can
was
still
tough.
challenge.
Over 100 in our
Right.
qualifier.
Yeah.
So it was tough to get here.
Right.
But hope to be back next year again.
Well, good.
And take on the best of the best. It was fun.
Bring your best.
I'll bring it. I'll bring it.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks.
He dreamt of counting fishies instead of sheep.
Hey, you bet, man.
Congrats, AJ.
You ready to talk to me?
Yeah, man.
All right.
But tell me about the day, man.
Oh man, today was a little tough. We thought we were going to get on some deep fish. The school wasn't there originally this morning, and we checked some other areas and came back a few hours later, and they were fired up. In about an hour, I caught all 3 fish.
What time was it?
And it was about 9 o'clock.
Still fairly early,
so
but light way high.
fairly
yeah.
early. Didn't want to get off that area in case the fish came back. So I grinded on it all day, caught multiple fish that were right under 14 inches. Actually had about an 18-incher get off about a boat length away that could have helped a little bit.
Really?
But that's fishing.
Yeah,
and,
exactly. Yeah.
Very thankful to have those 3 fish. Casted multiple areas on the way back to the ramp, trying to get lucky, but
Well,
I think
6th in the world, basically,
Hey.
dude. You can't beat
no,
that. Can you
I'll
right
take
now?
that.
Yeah,
Take that for today.
Yeah.
It's been a fun week down on Lake Fork. Caught some good ones in practice,
Right.
And just had a ball, and really fortunate.
And the
to,
format works for you. You think it's pretty good, huh?
I love everything about a CPR tournament. I just need to figure out how to catch 5 bass. We're used to catching 3 back home.
Oh, right. That's different, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, you'll be back, right?
Well, I got to qualify. I finished 1 spot out of the automatic
I know you
qualifiers.
didn't get the automatic, yeah.
So 1 spot out of the money, 1 spot out of the automatic qualifiers, but I got some great prizes from the sponsors to take home, and I'll do everything I can to be back, even if I have to fish Saturday next year.
Outstanding. Right. Thanks, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
man.
it, yeah.
See you, buddy.
The mermaid song and falls into her trance. The starfish circle.
Chico! Mr. Cobb. All right.
Good
so,
to see you
okay, what do
again.
you think about it now?
I think it's even better than I thought.
Exactly.
And it's
You did all right.
pretty
That's good.
habitual.
And you got an automatic buy-in. You're right on the outside.
Next-
Isn't that awesome, man? Well, that's
Wherever it's at.
perfect. That's perfect.
Good deal.
Anything else about your day that you haven't already told us, man?
I just thank Jeff Pill for my fringe tackle swim baits. Caught one on the first cast today, swear to God.
Awesome. First cast, huh?
Confidence.
Right, handmade stuff, huh?
Handmade.
Oh.
Best of
Yeah,
the
what's that
business.
website?
I don't have any idea.
Go find him. Thanks, Lewis. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
It's now noon, and quite soon he will get a little tug, and he'll reel it in with all the strength he's got. Is it gold?
Well, 4th place.
4th place.
Not too bad, huh?
Not too
You
shabby.
think it was going to
Pretty
be worse
happy.
than that, huh?
My goal was top 10.
You're in the
top
top 10.
5. it's ecstatic.
Well, hell, it wasn't too bad to be here in the top 80 of the world.
Exactly.
Huh? Now
it's
you're number
pretty,
4.
Number 4 in the world.
That's pretty good.
Number 1 in Missouri. Can't smile any bigger than I am now.
No, that's awesome. Tell me about what did it. How'd you do it?
Well, I went out this morning, so I started off with a whopper plopper. Had a big one, vacuum it down, and then he had been the biggest biggest bass I've ever had on my fishing pole.
Really?
He sucked me down, tied me up in a log, broke me off. I was kind of heartbroken after that one a little bit. Got a little sick. I was like, well, you gotta calm down, do your thing. So I went on and I threw a buzz bait for a little while, caught a few shorts and so on, and the sun came up, decided to throw a spinner bait for a while. And I cast it into the wind, got a little backlash, so I had to sit there and let my spinner bait sink a little bit. So I took out my backlash, popped it off the lily, and he hammered it. That cued me in on what they was doing. So I went ahead and started fishing that spinner bait even more and more and more. I cast it out.
What spinner bait were you throwing?
It's actually a booyah, white chartreuse.
Okay, good.
Gold
was
blade.
the color. Okay.
But yeah, that's what I was doing. I was reeling them through those lily pads. And every time I'd hit a lily pad, I'd just let it die.
And Ozark Extreme Outdoors?
That's right.
Tell me about your
Ozark
sponsor.
Extreme Outdoors, we're based out of Branson, Missouri. We're out on Indian Point. We sell kayaks.
You guys got a hell of a scene going on up
yeah,
there, man.
We're trying to bring...
It's like the Austin thing almost, man. It's pretty cool.
We're trying to get it to that.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it to the Austin.
Well, maybe one day you'll invite me up there and we'll go do an exchange program.
Anytime you want to come up, you let us know.
Okay, we'll be talking. I would give you
Sounds good.
Congrats,
Thank
man.
you,
That's
guys.
great.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
When in fact it's just an old dirty boot.
Tell me that. Third place, huh? Not too bad.
Third place, yeah. Thrilled.
Well, what happened?
Well, I went to this spot that I picked out day before yesterday, which was near a spot that I tried out August 28th and caught a 10-pounder.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I changed my plan up, and I saw this little culvert right there, and I saw that I could put my boat in. So I just slid that boat off right off the road. And,
really?
Yeah, just right off the road. Just slid it in, and I anchored up and fished that culvert all day long. I just stayed.
Didn't
tied
have
up.
to move, huh?
Didn't have to move.
That's amazing.
That wind was brutal. So.
Right, and you didn't move 100 feet.
No, I took a picture of it.
You really did.
I took a picture of where my truck was, where you can see it the whole time.
That's incredible. You know what? I told
you
people
get that
that.
in there?
Let's see here. Yeah, I can. Look at that. You can see your truck from where you're in.
That's where I fish.
That's pretty good, man.
Pterodactyl jigs.
Right.
Caught every one of those fish on
Pterodactyls. Okay,
jigs.
good.
They're a new company in Northwest Arkansas.
Right. You sponsored by them too.
Sponsored by them.
Right. Anybody
Sam
else you want to
Phillip
plug there? Who's taking care of you?
Is doing a great job putting a great pro staff together, and I'm just honored to be a part of it.
Very cool, man. Well, thanks for coming out. You're going to come back. You got an automatic buy-in, so
I'll be back.
You're in, man.
Thank you.
See
you next year.
Yeah, see you next year. Well, yes, I figured I'd be back. You can't give up what you already know, and you're talking to guys. So, tell me about the day. Really, give me the real proof. What happened?
It's the same story everybody else. Yeah, the first cast, the first fish I got was 14, so I'm saying I'll live with 14. Then the second fish I caught was 18, over 18 inches, and I said, man, this is going to be a great day. Then it just slowed down. It was a grind to get to the last.
Right.
3 fish of the day. I think I got the last one.
And how far did you go? Did you stay close by? I mean, did you have to paddle a long way?
I paddled about 3.25 mile out, and then fished it and paddled that back.
3.25 miles, so it's a 7 mile at least to go out and do it. The conditions got a little bit better, but getting out there was
Well, it wasn't too bad this morning. But,
okay.
Coming back, it was a lot worse, but during the middle of it was terrible.
Right. Well, now you got automatic buy-in coming next year.
You can probably count on it.
Great show, huh?
Yes, it is. Right. He does a great job here.
Appreciate it, man. Awesome. You were right out of it. That was pretty good. You got beat by a hell of a good angler, though.
I know.
You got beat by a good
Well,
angler.
it was hard for me last year because I come in third last year and like 3/4 of an inch being first.
Right. Oh,
so
you're kidding.
I can live with a little about 9-10 inches difference on first to second.
Well, I saw you talking to him, so that's pretty good. But
Yeah.
I tell you, he's had a cloud of doom around him for a while now, and so it was actually good to see.
Well, he deserved it.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right,
Appreciate it. Good luck, man. That's awesome. Holstine, man. #1 in the nation.
Yes, sir.
And your phone is broken. You can't call your wife. You want to tell your wife something? Here, I'll post it up, man.
All right. Well, I mean, I just want to tell her thank you for letting me go fishing all the time. She always tells me my time is going to come, and it finally came. And I'm blessed. All of our lives are going to change. I'm going to buy a house. So I mean, that's what it's all about.